Research is important and essential to solve different problems, find answers for probable questions, and also bridge the probable gaps in the existing literature, and also improve the existing knowledge in the different areas and fields. To be active in the field of research and also design and conduct helpful and professional research, we have to learn different aspects of research methodology and apply different requirements and aspects, and also different parts of research methodology to design and conduct helpful research, and also to solve different problems and find answer for different questions. That's why it's important to focus on the different aspects of research methodology and research methods. If we introduce research as an important field, or also research methodology, we can define research as a systematic investigation to discover new knowledge, or systematic investigation for achieving new knowledge, or solving different problems, or answering different questions. And also, the main purpose of research is to answer questions, solve problems, and contribute to a field of study, or improve the existing knowledge in a field. And also, basic research, there are mainly two kinds of research, which are basic research and also applicable research or practical research. Basic research, knowledge-driven without immediate application. People who mostly conduct basic research, especially students and researchers at universities, and also some research institutions, they focus on different aspects of research, and also try to assess different issues and different issues and different things. But their findings may not be applicable immediately, but could be helpful to increase the existing information for different fields. And the second type is applied research, or practical research that focuses on the particular issue to solve particular problem. And also, when we focus on applied research, we focus to solve practical problems and address real-world challenges. We design and conduct our research based on the particular problem, and we can apply our findings or the results of our research to solve the problem that lead our research, or we design our research based on the mentioned problem. And also, research processes involves problem formulation, data collection and data analysis, and also data reporting the findings. And there are different research philosophies and paradigms. Actually, research philosophy and paradigm help and guide researchers to follow their research process step by step, and they have to know which kind of research paradigm or research philosophy is helpful for them, or can guide them or help them to design and conduct their research projects properly. Research philosophy underlying assumptions about the nature of knowledge and reality, and also ontology, which is a study of the nature of the reality in existence, and epistemology, which is a study of knowledge, how we know what we know, and axiology, which examines the role of values in research, are important because ontology and epistemology guides the structure and practical aspects of research philosophy and research paradigm. And researchers, especially the professionals who design and conduct research as a professional field or as a professional activity, they have no different aspects of ontology and epistemology, and also research philosophy and paradigms. And research paradigms, there are the different kinds of research paradigms, such as positivism, interpretivism, pragmatism, and also critical theory. And positivism and research focus actually on the quantitative aspect of research, and also positivism believes in observable, objective reality. They focus on observation and also objective reality, and they focus on objective and quantitative methods. They emphasize on quantitative methods in testing hypotheses and also cause and effect. They focus on seeking to identify causal relationships and verification. And for verification, they emphasize on the replication of research findings to the related fields and issues, and also and based on the role of the researcher, detached and objective observer. They focus on the neutral role of researcher, and they focus on the objective and also objective observation and quantitative structure of the research and findings. And interpretivism in research, or interpretivism paradigm or research philosophy, focus on or emphasizes on understanding and interpreting human experiences, and they focus on subjective reality. They believe that reality is socially constructed, and they focus on qualitative approach. They believe that research is often exploratory and context-driven. They think that reality and the findings can be derived based on the context and also socially constructed issues. And for the role of the researcher, they focus that the researcher is part of the research processes. And for the methodology, they focus on the in-depth interviews, case studies, and ethnography, which are qualitative approaches. And pragmatism in research focuses on both sides, and also pragmatism focuses on the practical solutions and real-world outcomes. They believe on non-single truth and embraces multiple viewpoints and methods. They focus on mixed methods, combines of quantitative and qualitative approaches, and they focus on context dependency and emphasizes the practical context of the research problem. And also they focus on action-oriented demand or structure, and they think that research aims to address practical problems with tangible results, and they focus on addressing the problems that belong to real life, and also they focus on the practical aspects of findings of different research projects. And critical theory in research actually they aims to address power imbalances and social injustices and the research process and also in the research projects, and focus on emancipation, promote social change. Through research, they focus on the role of researcher in research for the improvement of social changes, and also for the role of the researchers, they believe that researchers are advocates for marginalized voices. They encourage researchers to pave the way for the marginalized voices to be heard, and also they critique ideologies, and they think that they believe on the examination of impact of ideology on research findings, and they think that qualitative method, they focus also on qualitative methods, and they focus on the use of interviews, narratives, and participatory methods to explore social issues. And also, if we want to focus on the different process of research or different steps, there are some key steps or processes to design and conduct the research and finalize and also report research findings. The first step is problem formulation, which we define the research question, research problem, and we state problem or problem statement, and also research question. In the second step is literature review, identifying gaps and reviewing previous studies to be aware about the existing literature, and also to find a probable gap, and also to be updated with works of other researchers in the related field. And also step 3 is hypothesis formation, formation of hypothesis and establish testable predictions. Fourth step is data collection, to select, to choose the data selection method. It's and also differentiate between quantitative and qualitative, and choose one method, or maybe to choose mixed method, both of quantitative and qualitative method. And the fifth step is data analysis, statistical or thematic analysis. If we use quantitative data, mostly we use statistical, or if we use or analyze qualitative data, mostly we use thematic analysis. And the second step is reporting results, to communicate findings in research papers or reports with readers, and to report the findings, because when we design and conduct research, we want to solve some problems or answer some questions. That's why we have to report the findings. And also considering ethical issues and the process of research, from designing up to conducting and analyzing and reporting, all steps and situations. Consideration of ethical issues are important. Ethical issues is important, and we have to have informed consent, and participants must understand and to be agree to the structure of a study. And we have to inform the participants, and also we have to share all aspects of research with the participants. And we have to focus on confidentiality, ensure privacy of participants' information, and respect participants' privacy, and also avoid harm, prioritize participants' well-being throughout the study. And also transparency is important. We have to disclose research processes and conflicts of interest, probable conflict of interest. And also ethical review, obtain approval from ethical committees such as IRBs or some related committees that can improve the level of application of ethical issues in the process of our research. And that's why it's very important to understand different ethical consideration, and also consider ethical requirements to design and conduct helpful and professional research. And also to design and conduct helpful research, we have to know different aspects of research methodology, and follow the required and also required steps, and also requirements of methods that we choose, or the method that we choose to conduct a helpful and effective research. Because if we do not follow the requirements and different aspects of research methodology, we may spend our time in our budget and everything, but in the end, our findings may not be that much valuable and helpful. That's why we have to follow every steps carefully to conduct a helpful and effective research.